Alright, welcome to your new farm. It's mid-morning when you arrive at your new farm. Walter, your grandfather, is no longer able to look after the farm, so you are now taking over. Familiarize yourself with the game before you go to greet your grandfather. Let's start with the interface. You'll find all the important info on your screen. Got your weather, date, time of day, how much money's in the bank, mini map, tour progress. Okay? Please go to the marked location using the direction controls. Okay? Look around. Feels sluggish to look. Wonder if there's an options menu. Game settings, general settings. So help window's on, colorblind mode is off. Zone markers is fine, field info. Money, we can switch to the US dollar. Measuring in miles, temp in Fahrenheit, acres. Turn the radio on or off. Indoor camera suspension. Horizontal, invert, camera sensitivity. Let's see what 200% feels like for the camera sensitivity. Save the game. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that feels more like what I'm used to. Okay. We're going to the flashing red circle in the mini-map. Well. You can talk to people on your farm and at specific locations on the map. Press the button to talk. L3. Okay.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo.
Grandpa Walter!
I'm glad you're here to continue the family business. The fact that you're about to take over the farm makes your pops quite happy, not gonna lie.
Papa Walter.
When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit.
That hoity-toity.
And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car.
Nice.
It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something. Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me, just like your friendly neighbors you should talk to sometime. They're nice people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
Yeah. Let's see what we got around here, Papa Walter.
Okay then, let me show you a couple of things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field.
Ooh.
There's also a big tractor with a cultivator.
Sweet.
I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
Ah, yeah. Alright, so meet Grandpa at the barn on your right side. Oh, we have a little marker to go to. go into the Merc. Got a nice place to store our tools and vehicles. Gigantic over here. Bees. Look at this.
Are you ready to roll?
Ready to roll!
Then hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
Ooh. We got the Challenger. 160 horsepower. Looking good. The John Deere 980 cultivator. Gently used. Alright, let's hop in. First step, you have to get into your vehicle. Enter is the square button. Okay.
Just like that. Exactly.
Bingo.
Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
Alright, as soon as you get in, you can drive off. Accelerate the R2 and L2 sphere. Advanced controls, radio, cruise control, honk. Got cows.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles. Cultivate it, prepare it for the next season. Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well.
I hear ya.
Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
All right. To be able to use your attachments, you must first select them, bring them into working position. So you can switch which tool selection you have with the triangle, and then L1 and circle lowers it. Alright, so right now we're going to lower it. Turn on cruise control. Head across the field. Gentle turn, line it up. And away we go.
Good. We're done here, kiddo.
All right.
Now drive back to the garage and get out the cedar. I'll meet you there.
Okie doke. Now what I don't know, this doesn't matter. I don't know.
Now we change tools, kiddo.
Okay.
Get rid of the cultivator and attach the seeder.
No problemo. Before you can use another attachment to disconnect your current tool, attach using the X button. Alright, well, let's stash this. Where should we stash this?
Now you need to attach the seeder.
All right.
Drive back slowly. That's how it's done. The sewing machine you just attached is empty. But don't you fret, I just went to the store. Next to the shed you will find a big bag with seeds. Get over there to fill the seeder.
All right. Start filling. Filling with wheat seeds.
Well done. Now you're ready to go. Last week I cultivated a field over there. Cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Harvester.
Here we are. One thing you need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the seeder. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds.
All right, so you use the crop calendar to decide which type of fruit you want to sow. Select the appropriate seeds. All right, so we're going to do...
Seeding is easy. While seeding, straight lines are important though. Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got.
Okay.
Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
All right, so we got to turn on the seeder. Seeder's turned on. Lower it. Okay. Lower the seeder circle.
That's how it's done, kiddo. Oh, by the way, always keep an eye on the weather. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon.
No rain.
That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done here. The helper will do the rest.
Do the rest, helper. You don't have to do all the work alone. Let helpers do the work for you while you take care of other tasks. Hire a helper, okay? Mode, AI worker. So this guy's gonna do a few headlands. Start with the headland. Working with, okay.
Good job. Field workers are a great support if you're busy and cannot finish the job in time. Now get back to the garage and get out the harvester. Let's do it quickly. I'll meet you there.
Press the button to switch to the vehicles, right on the pad. Okay.
There you are.
Oh.
How do you feel? Are you up for something exciting?
Oh, yeah.
Because we'll do the harvesting next.
Nice.
There's a ripe field that needs taking down. Are you still up for it?
Sure.
The header for the harvester sits on the trailer attached at the back.
Okay.
Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo?
Okay.
But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
Massey Ferguson, MF 8570.
So, let's do this. You'll need to prepare the machine. With a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine. Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it.
All right.
Good, you're almost set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded.
Okay.
Do that and bring yourself into position on the field.
Unfold the grain tank.
see that the field is nearly done already. I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest. With a combine of this size, harvesting takes some time. But soon you will be able to buy a bigger one. Now go at it and show the crop who's the farmer.
All right, crop. Prepare to be farmed.
Nice one, kiddo. That's it. You have my blood in your veins, after all. The harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe. The pipe will start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just yet. Go get the trailer in the garage.
All right.
Come back to the field so we can unload. To empty the tank of your harvester, pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. When the trailer is in the correct position directly below the pipe, the harvester will start to unload automatically. Neat, huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded. Well done, kiddo. You can either store the crop in your silo or you can sell it. This load I promised to a vendor friend of mine. He's already waiting for you.
Huh.
So all you gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station.
All right.
Now drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
Off to the grain elevator. Alright, so we're there on the left. We gotta make our way to the grain elevator. I guess we'll turn around, go just a bit north. Looks like a main road. Follow the train tracks for a bit. Got about 3,000 liters of wheat, freshly harvested. We still have, oh yeah, little blinkers.
This is one of many selling points. If you don't like the prices you get on the market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo to wait it out. Sell your goods later. But now, let's get to it. Drive the trailer over the tip area and unload. Well done. At some point, you'll do this in your sleep. Now, let's go back to the farm, shall we?
The Willow Lumber Company. Alright, our farm is across the river. Now is there a shorter cut down? This one cut down by field 8. Sunflowers. Sunflower Farms. Our happy little sunflower. Hey, get out of the vehicle. Nice. Alright. Save the game. You can talk to people on your farm and at specific locations on the map. Press the button to talk to them. Okay.
You're back. Splendid.
Splendid.
I started wondering if you joined your father. Well, where were we? Right. You've seen the most important steps on the field now. There's always more to do, like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those require special equipment. Next thing is gaining a bit of a feel for everything. I'll just leave you to it so you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you? But I'll be here if you need anything. If you want more detailed info, you can also ask Ben. He has been one of my most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques. Now, get to farming. Dung heap indeed. You'll do just fine. This farm is your farm now.
This farm is your farm. This farm is my farm. Alright. So we did the intro. So what do we got? Let's do game settings. Time scale. Why is this skipping over? Time scale. Sunflower Farms. Okay. Seasonal growth. Feel like it's not letting me change the settings just yet. Is there anything on the to-do list? No. Nothing on the to-do list. Are these yellow dots all people?
Look who we have here.
Ben!
Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdon.
That's awkward.
Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B.
Helper B. Helper Ben.
You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting. I like you already. And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me. But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. Last few months have been a challenge. I tell you that. Walter is getting older. He's tired. And had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over? Slow with the young horses, but I like your attitude. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed. Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me. I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning. However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah, the local animal farmer and lumberjack. If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields. As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens. Whenever you need me, kid. See ya.
All right. Beep, beep, beep. I still want to change. Oh, there we go. Normal difficulty, traffic on, seasonal growth, days per month 1. Snow's fine, crop destruction Periodic plowing required on. Fieldstones on. Lime on. Weeds on. Disaster destruction. Normal dirt. Engine start off. Stop and go braking. Trailer fill limit. Normal fuel usage. AI workers are not allowed to buy anything. Okay. General settings. All right. So that's good. Let's save the game. Now let's look at our fields. We own 4 fields. And we have the farm. Four is a seed bed. We already planted. 5 is ready to harvest. It's on 5. Oh, my little guy go. Oh, you got a little John Deere. Huh. Alright, that's good to know. 2 tractors. Here's our cultivator. Hello, cows. Now what is this? Canola, ready to harvest. Okay. That's all right. Detach the header. Here we go. And we'll take our harvester over to the canola on field 5. Alright. What's the deal with this silo? Silo is empty. Okay. Soil composition. Everything needs to be plowed. Everything needs lime. That little strip of canola we planted watered. Interesting. He's rolling. Alright, crop calendar. What can we plant? We could plant wheat and barley in as late as October. Which might be good because I'm thinking maybe we might have to plant oilseed radish for fertilizing. Could also do oats in the spring and still harvest in summer. Soybeans can be in the spring too. Harvest in fall. All right. What's going on with our cows? We have Angus cows. They don't have any water. Right now they're eating meadow grass. Spent 20 bucks on wages. Let's head over to the cows. Cow pasture. Alright, looks like whoops. It says 3 of 25 in the pen. They don't have any water. If we could pick up the hay. Oh, we don't have hay. We have straw. Does straw do anything? Straw doesn't seem to be part of this. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, settle down. Settle down. Can you jump in here with them? Hey, look at you! Hello, cow! Look at your eyelashes. Yeah. You're gonna be steaks. Right? Alright, let's look at the cost of some things. Oh, I guess we should finish up with the canola before we get distracted. see how much of this can fit in the trailer. Oh, you know what? Let's not make this more complicated than it has to be. Oh, too late. I was gonna say I could probably just drive the harvester over to the silo and unload it directly from the harvester. Whoops. Alright, we'll hold on to our canola for a little bit. Now this looks like it comes with like a little front weight, but it's not something you can kind of drop. Okay. The John Deere. And what about putting away the harvester? Does that's it's not something you can drive through. Personally, I doubt I'll be able to back up the trailer that well. The header trailer. Not that bad, actually. It's a little wibbly wobbly, but it works. Okay. Now we need water. These are the production chains. I'll have to look through that, see what we can just sell. This is all the prices for everything. Now this also has vehicles on here. This is all the things. This is all the things that we currently own. It puts in the prices how much it's worth. Hand tools. I don't currently own any. Finances, so far we've made some money selling that wheat. Property income. What is property income? We just generate property income. Statistics. We don't own any production sites yet. Got it. Contracts. Definitely need to start doing these. Stone picking. Wood transport. It's a good payday. Transport the trees to the selling station. Don't damage them. This doesn't seem fair. Active. Alright. Rock removal. Destroy specific rocks. Mow the grass. Fertilize. Fertilize. Cut down the dead trees. This just wants you to bail up. Okay. Let's look at. There we go. I'm interested in some basic tools. Let's see how they sort these items out. They have vehicles in small, medium, large tractors, and then a category for trucks, cars and bikes, and then odds and ends. Then you got your loaders, forklifts. Trailers to haul your stuff around. This is what I need to get into. All of my fields need to be plowed. How much is that going to set us back? Oh, the other thing we need to look at is the horsepower requirements, because I don't think our vehicles have that much horsepower, right? Our vehicles. The Challenger, our Challenger, I think has 160 HP. I guess I'd have to bring it to the shop to tell for sure. I don't know. The vehicles is just the same tab. Grass mower, windrower, pickup headers, interesting. So looks like this header picks up the grains, various grains and stuff. $12.5. So this and this are the same, they're just different sizes. And then this one is a mower. Interesting. What's on sale right now? I can get a harvester for grapes, I think. Yeah. Looks like grapes, I believe. Is it grapes or olives? Maybe olives? Hard to say. Or is it peas? Probably peas. Yeah, that's my guess now. Peas. Probably harvest peas. Alright, because I only have 100,000, I need a couple things though. I need to get a plow. And this is the thing I'm afraid of most, is the stone picker. It's gonna really set us back a bunch. Ugh. And then, what about fertilizer spreader? I can probably wait on until later, because I'll just use the seeder to grow oilseed radish. But I do need something that sprays lime. That is also not cheap. Maybe I can lease these things. Save some money. Plow. Let's start with the plow. Maybe I can lease the stone picker. Interesting. How much is the lease? All right, so we can lease a stone picker after we. I'd like to buy a plow. Then lease the stone picker. We have a cultivator. And then we'd have to lease a lime spreader. Buy some lime. So it's not the end of the world. We can do some stuff. So why don't I stop here, and maybe what I'll do is I'll try to do some field prep off screen and get this all figured out, because there's no fertilization, there's no lime, there's needs plowing. Does it show rocks? Soil composition? This is just like a general map thing. Not really. Create job. Crop types. Ooh, okay. Red beets, carrots, parsnips, green beans, peas, spinach, grass. We could use grass for the cows. then we'd have to buy a mower and all that other stuff, so we're not quite ready for that. Where's the general store? The warehouse? Is that it? That's Katie at the animal dealership. Got a grain mill. Looks like interesting. The warehouse sells all sorts of stuff, huh? I think they just put like a big menu out. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm wondering who sells... if anyone sells hay. But I'll figure all this out. Alright, so we're gonna save it here. I'm gonna work on getting the field care up and maybe do some contracts. And we'll come back. Day one. It's pretty good. So thanks for watching, and come on back. We'll do some more farming. Until tomorrow.